Located halfway between Tel Aviv and Hebron, in the foothills of the Judean mountains, is the biblical city of Moreshah. Here in Israel's National Park of Moreshah, Beit Goverin, one is able to delve into the biblical landscape that existed here over 3,000 years ago when Joshua and the Israelites laid conquest to the land of Cnaan. We also can read in the book of Kings how Shlomo Melech, King Solomon, and his son Rehoboam, who would also become king of Israel, fortified the walls of this important site in order to protect the Israelites from the Plishtim, the Philistines, who lived to the west in areas like Gaza. A tel is an artificial mound that was created by various civilizations building on the same parcel of land. One civilization on top of another, on top of another, on top of another. So follow me up to the top of Tel Moreshah. So most of this tel has remained unexcavated, which means under the ground I'm walking on right now lies the ruins and unknown treasures that date back to the Second Temple period, the First Temple period, the period of Judges, the conquest of the land of Cnaan by Joshua, and the Canaanites. In fact, only a little bit of the tel has been excavated, which has revealed the city walls that were fortified, as we mentioned earlier, by Shlomo Melech, King Solomon, and his son Rehoboam. In the year 586 BCE, Moreshah, along with the temple in Jerusalem, will be destroyed by the Babylonians. The Jewish people will be in exile for the next 70 years. During that time period, another biblical nation known as the Edomians, who lived in what is today the Kingdom of Jordan, will settle here in Moreshah. They'll build homes like the one you can see around me now. They constructed it out of chalk, which is what the ground is made out of. However, due to the fact that the chalk would erode rather rapidly, they constantly had to repair their homes, digging the quarries that were underneath larger and larger. These quarries, these basements, if you will, would be used by the Edomians for various reasons. And let's go see some of them now as we descend into the quarry that constructed this home. Wow, this is amazing. As soon as you enter the cave system, you can feel the temperature drop immediately, which is probably why the Edomians utilized these caves during those hot summer months. It must have felt so refreshing to have this natural air conditioning. Come, let's go further down into the cave. Here you can see the rows, row upon row of where they carved out those bricks. In fact, you can still see the chisel marks that they carved out long ago. Now, this particular cave would have been used to store water during the rainy months here in Israel. However, other cave systems were used for olive presses, grain, and other various functions like that. This area would be liberated from the Edomians by the Jewish people right around the story of Hanukkah, around the 2nd century BCE. The Edomians would conduct a scorched earth policy where they would destroy all of their homes and bury everything in the cave systems below. Today, tourists like yourself can participate in a Dig for a Day program with archaeological seminars, where you'll be able to actually dig out the dirt from in the caves, sift through it, and of course discover the artifacts from 2,200 years ago during the period of the Edomians. Moreshah would be rebuilt by the Romans as Beit Goverin. They built a Colosseum and a large bathhouse and a full-fledged Roman city. 5 roads intersecting in this area, making Beit Goverin a very important site. Thank you for tuning in today. And on your next trip to Israel, make sure to visit the National Park of Beit Goverin, Moreshah.